And here we go, we started another video. Well, hello there, I'm ZEXUL. Welcome to the ZEXUL channel. And if you're still here, hi again. I know it's probably been a month. And if you're new here, welcome to the ZEXUL channel, where I just sit here and basically have a whole vlog where I'm just basically vlogging myself, talking about stuff that's kind of just on my mind or on my heart per se, and basically just communicating to my other core people who's on the other side of the screen. And I hope you're doing fine, hope you're doing well, hope everything is well, hope you have been letting yourself drink certain types of water, and letting yourself be a spirit into this world, and having your strong faith in God here. And I guess in the month or two I have where I last posted for something, I haven't posted nothing all September. My apologies, but I've been working and stuff as long as you, so it's time for us to catch up a little bit again. It's a lot has been more so going on in my life now. I'm taking a step back and look at it, like it didn't seem like that, but the moments has been very high recently, and I've been very blessed to be in this world at this point in time and really actually working. I have shirts now, I have a website now. You could probably check it out in the link in the description or in my channel bio. I just finally released my first website and my first pair of merch that I am selling. ZEXUL Uno, it's the very first shirt. That's why it's called Uno. It's the very first of materialize of starting the ZEXUL Air branded design. And I really hope you do come and actually sit here and actually do buy the shirt or buy the clothing that's in now, because I know eventually from my vision for it, it's gonna probably be certain type of rarity to try to actually consume, or the ability to actually retrieve the item that you need. So this is probably the perfect time to try to retrieve those items and really get those while they're still kind of new, fresh, while they're still very unknown. Because when things come unknown, then it becomes more of a business and stuff like that and everything. But spiritually, I've been very busy. I've been a busybody, but I've been in balance between things. I've been balancing between myself, balancing between time itself, and more so being recognizable to kind of stay in the present, and also pouring into my own of what I envision for the world around me. And I'm starting to recording again because this has been that busy day, and I've been very blessed to put myself in a situation. Of course, it's gonna come with a bunch of restrictions to try to lose your motivation, but it only pushed me harder, and I've gotten the most done I've ever really gotten in the past week or so. Obviously I've been relaxed, but I've also been working to make sure that things can come up to plan where it needs to be and stuff like that. I don't grow in my job a lot, and I grow with these things, and I understand that, I know that. So I'm receiving better opportunities for myself and my spirit that's gonna make me be in alignment with God, is also alignment with my dreams and hopes and the eyes of God. And I've been in my book a lot recently, and I've been flipping through pages and chapters and learning myself, and I've been orchestrating a lot of things and being a part of a lot of great things that are being in the progress and releasing so much of my own, really. And I just want to say I'm grateful for you all, and I'm grateful for whoever's watching. I'm grateful for you, even though I've probably never met you, even though we're only existing and noticing each other through a screen. It would be cool to try to notice the other person through in the reality of real life, but this is where we kind of know each other on these bases, so at least we're knowing each other, right? That's the point of the sense of we're talking about. But it's good to really know you, and it's good to really be here, and I'm glad that you do exist, and I'm glad that you are here and you're doing great, and you are working hard. And I believe anybody who come across this is probably like me, and not a workaholic, but probably working a lot and having a lot and getting all your ducks in a row and just working and just constantly being creative and letting your energies ride and just pushing forward and just letting some stuff be, just be, it's not no like forcing stuff and not like you're over pushing, you're just doing what comes natural, what comes necessary, what comes of a frequency, And the other day, like literally like a day or two or yesterday, I felt like my creativity was a curse because everything else don't seem so simple, Like it didn't seem so simple. It seems like, oh, I can just get a job and I work this career and I work this job and I'm happy and I'm satisfied, I have to create, and I really have to create. Like every day, constantly, I have to be a part of something to be able to give to something. I have to create constantly, or I don't feel myself because I've been creating my whole life. Like it's kind of essentially all I really know for real, Like I know how to do a hard labor over y'all stuff. That stuff is fine, but it's like what really gets me myself and really just about being creative, like acting, creative shirts, creating songs, music, just creating art, just being a part of the actual art. It makes me be more of myself because this is just stuff I've just been dealing with my whole life, really. I've been really doing my whole life, not on big skeletons, but it's been my whole life. I've been surrounded by this and been consumed by this and creative this literally my whole life. So it's kind of essentially really is all I've really known. Yeah, I don't think it's like probably because of the best skill, because everybody else try to sit here and try to create, other art pieces of art will, because they also have the vision, and it's kind of a rock and a hard place trying to find your niche and trying to, I guess, gain an audience because you have so much visions for everybody and so much things to go through, and God is giving you and receiving you these things and giving you these gifts, and you're receiving a lot. And I'm just talking third person, but I really talk about myself. It's like I've been dealt a great hand of creation and mindset, but I've, and part of what the world really surrounds itself is kind of difficult, started from a low bracket and trying to gain something. But if it wasn't difficult, then it wouldn't be necessary to earn it, which is also the great cause. So I'm just finding my niches as I'm growing my brand and growing the ZEXUL enterprise and trying to find the right people, because I am trying to find right people to be a part of the ZEXUL brand and actually take His genuine seriously in the eyes of the Lord and the eyes of God. That's really mainly what it's really put here for, because I can be here and gone, but the ZEXUL's always been, enterprise has always been here to give new creative and new flights and really be a part of something very genuine and actually just, egos, something to connect with people, something to, it's not about an organization, it has always been about a movement, And I know when a certain plateau comes, it becomes an organization and kind of ruins that momentum for people, but ZEXUL will never go away because it's always an enterprise of a movement. It's never just we cower in fear. We sit here and we hide away from stuff or we become victims. It's always been more of through hard times or tough times we smile and we create and we shine. And through great times we shine and love and laugh and give, because ZEXUL Enterprise is really a family. That's the intention always behind it, family through the faith to God, And that's really what I've been really wanting to really essentially pull out. Yeah, that's really something I just been given, and it's just me right now, And it's me and God and other spirits and the angels helping me and the God is sending down, And I've trying to have people support as much as they can, but everybody else have their vision for themselves as what. So it's like kind of like trying to build that intertwine point from things. Also really take it to like new flights and stuff. Trying to be worldwide with a lot of things, but I've just been patient and I've just been taking my goals and taking where I really need to be in, or where I really need to push this in the eyes of God, where I really need to portray it as, and I feel like at this point in time I'm very satisfied with what I'm doing, Of course I'm dealing with a lot of restrictions and constrictions right here, but I know it's something is eventually gonna go because I have that faith, and I just thank God for being patient with me, you know, and kind of want to leave a message out there for me in the next years or so. And yeah, that's about what I really want to talk about in this section of the video. So I love you guys for watching, whoever watching. I know dreams do come true, but as long as you stay faithful in the eyes of God and really true and really work what you're doing, you will achieve it. And I know that straight from my heart, you know. Watching my story as well, stop shine the eyes of God, bro, no matter what. That's been my story as well. From this darkness and that darkness is to always glorify God. And I'm just doing the best I can to really show what is really possible. And they think like, oh, to be of this world, not of God. It's about having luxury cars and status, which is, in a way, it's just true. But just because somebody have status and clothes and cars and stuff, you know what I mean? They walk away with the faith of God, because we have kings that are in the kingdom of God for a reason as well. So, yeah. So I walk kind of a narrow path with this one, but I know fruits will be fruitful. So I just think patient, and I thank God every day for my breath. So I thank you, and I wish you the best on your journey. ZEXUL loves. We out. Peace.